Picture this. It is 1868 in Japan. It was not one country then. It was nearly 300 little kingdoms, each ruled by a warlord who guarded his own borders, taxed anyone who crossed them, and slammed the door on anything from the center that threatened his grip. Your entire fate, whether you ate or starved, lived or died, came down to one accident: which lord's land you were born on. Japan stayed weak, poor, and broken in these structures. Samurais, encouraged by such feudal warlords, harassed ordinary citizens. This continued until those warlords were forced to let go and let one national vision reach every citizen. Only then did Japan's sun rise. This restructuring in Japanese society was known as the Meiji Restoration, named in honor of the Japanese Emperor Meiji. It diluted the powers of the feudal lords, gave uniformity to Japan's national vision, and empowered Japan to transition from a backward, feudal country to a modern and industrialized one. India is watching the rerun of that same drama, except the warlords now wear the colors of the opposition, and samurais have been replaced by extremist party cadres. When non-BJP states block Ayushman Bharat, free school funds, or torch a scheme over whose name goes on the wall, they are those feudal lords reborn, holding power at the border while ordinary people pay for their ego. Japan became great the day its kingdoms stopped fighting the central authority. In India, the poorest are safe only when leaders allow smooth cooperation between the center and the state in the spirit of cooperative federalism. Imagine an 82-year-old woman in a village in Bengal under the previous Mamata government. Her chest tightens, her family rushes her to hospital, and the bill wipes out their entire life savings. Now picture her cousin, maybe the same age, same ailment, living across the border in Bihar. Her family walks in, shows one card, and walks out paying nothing. All thanks to Ayushman Bharat. Same country, different states. While one is protected, the other is left to fend for herself. The answer isn't medicine. It is the politics of India's opposition. Ayushman Bharat, the world's largest health program, provides 5 lakh rupees of free treatment per family per year. By 2025, every state and union territory had signed on this, 35 of them. However, one holdout remained, Mamata Banerjee's West Bengal. And here's what the opposition wouldn't want you to know. As Union Health Minister J.P. Nadda put it bluntly, the parties that refused to implement Ayushman Bharat in their states got voted out of power. When the BJP came to power in Odisha and Delhi, the new governments adopted the scheme immediately. The wall finally came down. Now let's look at India's south, because this is where it gets interesting. In Karnataka and Kerala, the schemes do run, but the credit? Karnataka took Ayushman Bharat and renamed it into a mouthful. Ayushman Bharat Pradhan Mantri Jan Arogya Mukhya Mantrigala Arogya Karnataka, squeezing the chief minister's name beside the prime minister's. A central scheme, central money, but with a local nameplate. Kerala went further. The centre asked the state to brand its health centres Ayushman Health and Wellness Centre. Kerala refused, and that single dispute over a name led to a loss of 600 crore rupees to the state. Since 2018, the centre had asked Kerala to brand over 6,000 health centres. When the state dug in, the program remained halted. This is the absurdity of it all. Not a fight over whether to treat a patient, but a fight over whose name goes on the wall above the patient. Here's the fact that demolishes the "we don't need the centre" argument. An analysis found that of 6.2 crore hospitalizations under Ayushman Bharat, 45% happened in 7 opposition-ruled states: Tamil Nadu, Karnataka, Kerala, Jharkhand, Punjab, Telangana, and Himachal Pradesh. The states whose leaders fight the scheme the hardest are the states whose people use it the most. The politics is anti-center and also anti-public at the same time. And where a state simply blocks a scheme, the cost is brutal and direct. When Tamil Nadu's Stalin rejected the PM Vishwakarma scheme for artisans, those craftsmen were left disadvantaged compared to peers in other states, losing tools and support over a signature never given. In Mamata-ruled Bengal, rural job funds froze. Money under MGNREGA has been stopped since March 2022. Over 1 crore workers affected, more than 2,700 crore rupees in wages pending. Laborers who'd already done the work were still waiting to be paid. When opposition leaders cry, cooperative federalism is dead, we should ask them that cooperation runs both ways. On Ayushman Bharat, the centre's own position was that no action could be taken against a state because India is federal. The door stayed open. It even reached the Supreme Court, where a petition argued that blocking these schemes for politics violated citizens' right to equality and right to life. Denying a citizen's healthcare became a constitutional question. So when states block central schemes, who actually loses? The one who loses is the grandmother without the health card. The farmer without his installment, the artisan without his tools, the child in a school that went unfunded over a nameplate. A scheme is just paper until it reaches a person. And when a government holds that paper hostage to settle a political score or to keep a rival's name off a wall, it isn't fighting the center, it's fighting its own people. With BJP's historic victory in Bengal, these barriers have come down. It has become a win for cooperative federalism for the people of Bengal and the people of India. The victory in Bengal was not just an electoral outcome. It was India's Meiji restoration moment. It was a civilizational awakening that will ensure that the nation at large moves forward with a renewed and unified purpose and direction. A few rogue state governments will no longer prevent India's predestined rise. Jai Hind.